Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Sajdah channel. This is the Sajdah Morning Coffee Talks, where we talk about life, love, and business. And that's exactly what we plan to do this morning. Talk about life, love, and business. So we'll be right back. Be a friend, tell a friend, enjoy these few announcements, and we'll see you all in a few minutes.
O Allah, guide me among those whom Thou hast guided aright, and preserve me among those whom Thou hast preserved, and befriend me among those whom Thou hast befriended. Bless me in whatsoever Thou dost grant me, and deliver me from the evil of what Thou hast judged. Surely Thou judgest, and none can judge against Thee, and he whom Thou befriendest is not disgraced. Blessed art Thou, O Lord, and exalted be Thee above what they set up besides Thee. I bear witness, nothing deserves to be served besides Thee, and I bear witness that Muhammad is Thy servant and apostle. Amen.
Assalamu alaikum, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Sajdah channel. Welcome to the Sajdah morning coffee talks, where we talk about life, love, and business. And we are here live at the home, the former home of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So, welcome, everyone. I see y'all starting to populate in the chat here. So, come on in. Text somebody, remind somebody. I know y'all been complaining because we got so used to being together every single morning. And we're going to get back to that. But y'all know your girl trying to get this house together. And then I got other clients, and so I'm just juggling a little bit, but we're gonna get it together, and we'll be back together soon on a daily basis. Y'all know that's my dream, is for us to be on every morning at 6 a.m., just getting your day started off right. So tag somebody, text somebody who normally is here that you don't see, that maybe you've connected with and made a relationship with, and say, hey, we together, the Sajdah Circle of Winners, we here. Man, weather's changing. Every year I say, I'm not ready. If it could just stay 80, 85 degrees all year long, I like the hot blazing sun. I'll take that all day long. That good healing sun. Before we start here, we are moving along. I am sitting in the room where the secretary sat, Mother Tynetta Muhammad, Sister Valora Najid, Mother Evelyn. I am in their room where they had all their desks in here. When people would write their Savior's letters, they would come into this room and they would open those letters. People sent in donations, they'd open the donations here. If you called on the phone was answered. Most times in this room, there was another phone downstairs that would be answered as well. But this room has very powerful activity, really, really great energy in it. And so I chose this as our meeting space. It's actually on the 3rd floor of the house. So y'all just got to stay tuned. I'm not showing every single detail as we go along, but we're getting there. Okay, we are getting there. And so you may hear some workers in the background talking. It's okay. Well, you know what I want to talk about is love, because I'm seeing a lot of us not understanding the power of love and the importance of love in this day and time in which we are living. Somebody said, teach on getting that house together. What's getting this house together is love. What's going to save you and I from the fall of America and the destruction of the world is love. What's going to allow our businesses to sustain and thrive in the midst of a controversial economy is love. See, it's not your title that's going to save you. It's not your title. It doesn't matter if you're the president, a CEO, a CFO, a student. That's not what's going to save us and make us thrive today. When you see the manifestations of the presence of God all around you, What is going to make you survive when people get angry because they see that their way of life and their way of being and the way that they've thrived is changing, and that people who maybe they didn't think should be successful could potentially have a chance? What's going to save you is going to be your love. See, we all have different names for God. And you know, those names ain't going to save us. I was having a conversation yesterday and I was reminded of what the minister said. God is the same. So if you call him Allah, that'll make you better than somebody else. The name Allah is not going to save you because you call him Allah. Even if you know him as Master Father Muhammad, that simple knowledge is not going to save you. It's the love of God that's going to save you. It doesn't matter if you go to the mosque and you give the greetings and you're there and you're suited and you're booted. If the love ain't there, you ain't gonna make it. You're not gonna get the success that you think that you want if the love ain't there. See, we creating these pressure cookers around ourselves and in our organization because there's no love there. There's just dogma. There's just routine. There's just ritual. Just because you call God by the name Jehovah, come on, somebody, don't mean that you gonna make it. Just because you say the word Jehovah, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you say Allah. It doesn't matter if you say Jehovah. It doesn't matter if you say Buddha. It doesn't matter if you say Yahweh. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if you go to mosque, hall, synagogue, temple, wherever you go, don't matter. But if you still up in there practicing hatred, ratchet, hypocritical behaviors, then what you call God does not matter. If you still slack talking and slandering people, it don't matter if he's Allah to you. It don't matter if he's Jehovah to you. It don't matter if he's Yahweh to you. It don't matter if he's Elohim to you. It don't matter if he's Jah. If you up in there fornicating, messing around, dogging people, hating people, hurting people, it don't matter what you call him. You still ain't gonna make it. Because love is the only thing that's gonna weave you through the troubles of this world. It's the love. See, love is how you tune in. Love is how you receive messages from on high. Love is how you're guided to make that turn when it had you gone straight, you would have died. Love is what makes you settle down and say, let me get my health together. Let me get my mind together. It's love. Love is what makes you say, let me help out my brother. Let me help out my sister. It's the love. Love is what is going to save us. I don't care what kind of business you got. Let me tell you something. These big, large companies and corporations, you see them fumbling and tumbling and falling down every single day. It don't matter how many people up in there is saying Allah, Jehovah, Jesus. It doesn't matter. But let me tell you how merciful God is. He gives us beautiful examples. Check out Jesus. Jesus was filled with so much love. Love for the Father, love for the people. He went around showing people how to pray. He was rolling with John the Baptist and they was baptizing people. He was taking the flat words and giving them spirit. They call it calling water into wine, turning water into wine. He was taking the word and giving it life, transforming lives. He was snatching demons up out of people. Love. He suffered. He suffered pain. He studied. He prayed. Jesus gave us an example. So look at Moses. Moses was so in love with the brotherhood that he killed a man who had jumped on his brother. Moses was around here snatching folks by the forelocks when they messed with his people. Moses was around here telling Pharaoh, let my people go now. Moses was so cold and so serious and so aggressive about his love that God said, Moses, 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 come on up on this mountain for a minute. Let me holler at you. Moses' power was so much that God had to throw down the rod and show him, because Moses had so much love in him. They talked about Buddha praying and meditating and being so filled with love that if you came around him, you would almost melt. Look at Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, walking, teaching, praying. And I'm not even talking to you even yet about the women around these great men whose love was so powerful that they financed these movements. See, you can gossip and talk stuff about me in this house. Oh, she crazy. Why would she make all that money and then just put it in a house? But they said the same thing about Mary Magdalene when she took the expensive oil and put it on Jesus' feet. They talked about the Marys that was rolling and going from city to city with Jesus and the disciples, making sure they had food. They said the same thing about Lydia when she was, quote unquote, a Christian and converted, right? Because she was giving them a place to stay. She owned an inn. What did they say about Mother Khadijah Muhammad, who married Prophet Muhammad, who was 15 years younger than her, and she was a wealthy woman? What did they say about her? What they say about Mary Magdalene when she had money and she came from a fisherman's village and she left to go hang out with Jesus and spend all her money on the movement? It's love. It's love. What they say about sisters in our movement, in our dispensation, what they say about Mahalia Jackson? Why don't she go sing the blues? She could be rich if she sang the blues. She'd be bigger than Bessie Smith. But no, she was around here singing the word of God. It was the love. It was the love. Jesus was so in love with righteousness that he went up around the business people and start flipping over their tables, throwing their products and services on the ground. He wasn't just doing that because he was ignorant. It was love. See, it's love that gives you clear eyesight. It's love that gives you clear hearing. It's love that makes it such that when people come around you, they feel empowered, they feel safe, they feel motivated, they feel uplifted. But some of y'all so hateful and nasty that when people come around you, they feel like they're in a pressure cooker, like they're about to explode. Just sitting next to you raises people's blood pressure 20 and 30 points. because you're so nasty and cantankerous. You ain't going to make it. I don't care what name you call God. You can be in the mosque. You can be in the temple. You can be in the church. You can be in the hall. You can be at the synagogue. You can be wherever you say you want to be. But right now, the universal love from this one true and living God, the universal language from the true and living God is love. How are you treating the least of these? See, they've been telling us this for years, but we missed the mark. See, because we're so addicted to gossip and hatred and nastiness. We're so jealous and mad at somebody else who maybe look better than us, somebody who's taller, somebody who's lighter, somebody who's from someplace else. You better focus on your love. You better focus on your capacity to love, because that's what's going to help you see. Love, it ain't nothing but energy. That's why a tornado can go down the block and skip one house. That's why the women that we come from who strived and made lemonade out of lemons with very little money, very little education. How did they get us to school? How did they get us to a level of education? How did they get us to the next level? It was love. They was willing to lay down their life to make sure that their children had what they needed. That's the power. That's why when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, first, love yourself. First, put your own mask on first. How are you taking care of your body? See, love is going to make you say, oh, let me put this cigarette down. Love is going to make you say, man, let me trim down a little bit. Let me lose a few pounds. Not love of somebody else, love for yourself. Love for your own health. Don't be so hateful that you are literally destroying and mutilating your own body because so much hatred is festering up inside of you. And then when you start breaking down and getting sick, you want somebody to come love on you when you've been a hater the whole time. Now, I'm not saying that everybody that gets sick is because they've been hating, but it's a lot of people like that. I used to see them all the time in healthcare. They come in just hateful, cantankerous, mean. And those are usually the ones that you see that don't make it. But that beautiful little sweet old lady or sweet man who comes in and he's real sweet and he wasn't feeling good today, but he's very nice, and you give him some treatment and some love. Next thing you know, he coming in with a little stride in his step. He coming in, he ready to go for his 6-month appointment. 1 year, you know what? We don't got to see you no more till next year. And that next year you see him, he coming in, he looking good. That's the life you want to live. Despite everything that's going on, you better find something or someone that you can love on and get rid of that hate. Stop being a part of the pressure cooker. Stop being that person that makes things so difficult for everybody. People come around you, you got to think, you looking, you got to figure out, let me see what I can do to make it difficult for them. Here, do this, do that. Dial it back. If the church, the synagogue, the hall, the mosque is supposed to be the hospital, how do you treat the sick people? Some of y'all are like that in your business. I come to your business and I watch you. You got a business, but you acting like you mad because people up in there. Oh, man, we crowded. I can't take it. Are you kidding me? How about God say, since you such a hateful person, I'm going to take all your customers away. Some of y'all got people coming into your business and you act like that you mad because they there. You don't want them there. It's too many people. They asking for too much. What's their problem? I remember we had a Black doctor in our network who had a patient that came in that had really, really high blood pressure. And I'm sorry, I got to use some language, but this nigga had the nerve to say, I told him go somewhere else because he ain't coming up in my practice with all that high blood pressure messing up my stuff. And I remember saying to my business partner, I said, his business ain't gonna last 6 months. This is how some of us think. And we think it's cute. We see somebody else with something and we can't sleep. We can't think straight. We got to break our neck to go get a new car because that person got one. And when we go get it, we're going to go get the exact same car, the same color and everything. We can't wait to stun on them and roll up with our car. Where is your love? When's the last time you operated in love? I was watching somebody the other day and they just come out and there's people working and helping them and they just barking nasty. What is wrong with you? Are you insane? Because any person of mild intelligence knows that if you treat people right and you love people, 9 times out of 10, they're going to do more for you. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be a lot more successful, but you're so arrogant and so egotistical and so caught up in your ways that you cussing out your employees. People should want to be around you. People should say, I can't wait to work with this person. People should say, I can't wait. I'm just so grateful to go and hang out with them. I can't wait to go and see them. But you on this kamikaze, punishing, nasty thing because somebody don't believe like you do, somebody don't think like you do, somebody don't support your ratchetness. So you think, well, I'm gonna punish him. They call me, I ain't gonna call them back. They get something, I ain't gonna even say nothing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go around every once in a while to check in and see what they doing, how they doing. I'm not gonna offer any support. If they need anything, I ain't even finna call them because they're going through something. I don't want them to ask me for nothing. See, acts of love ain't got nothing to do with the person. Acts of love got to do with you. Softening your heart, opening your heart. See, we get mixed up. No, I'm not talking about being a doormat. Just where's the love? When the last time you smiled at somebody? When the last time you was in line at the grocery store or something and said to somebody, how you doing today? Or helped somebody carry something? Or open the door for somebody? Or gave somebody a tip? Gave them a good rating if they treated you nice at the cash register and they said, fill out this survey. You know, give me my ticket. I ain't got time. I got to go. I'm busy. Why are you busy? You busy because of somebody else's love. Somebody loved you and hired you. Somebody loved you and gave you an opportunity. And if they didn't love you directly, they love what they do. See, we like to do this. And we think we better. Well, I'm from Chicago. I'm from the West Side. I'm from the South Side. I'm from the North Side. I'm from here. And we talking smack about somebody who lived across the track. And if it was up to these haters, we all be in one place living together. What difference do it make? Well, I'm a Jackson. I'm a Carter. I'm a Smith. But they all slave names. At one point, your name probably was Smith and their name probably was Carter. It just depended on how they traded you. Well, they light skinned. They speak French. They speak Creole. They speak Spanish. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. It's stupid. It's stupid. Everybody out here trying to make it. And if you call yourself having supreme wisdom, if you call yourself having the word of God, if you call yourself having the word, then you should be being an example. You should be a beacon of love. You should be a beacon of hope. You should be a torchlight for anybody who sees you. Somebody should see you and say, I don't know about y'all, but whatever she doing, I'm going to start studying that. That's what you should be. Some people make it so you would never want to go to their church. Never want to go to their mosque. Never want to go to the hall with them or to the synagogue. You never want to go because they so nasty and ugly. There's nothing nice about you. Then you get mad if somebody don't believe the way you believe. Do you realize how stupid that is? I mean, seriously, do you really, really, really realize how stupid that is? Because if you have the word, okay, you got the word, you got the supreme word, you got the word of God, you got it. Do you really think that God is going to say to somebody who lives on the other side of the world that they got to go to hell and have no salvation because they don't know what you know? Maybe it's your job to take it to them. Maybe it's your job to go love on them instead of condemning them. But we just see this level of hatred all day long. We see it on television. We see folks running for president, and they just haters, calling people stupid and crazy and dumb. And love, 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 and love. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Okay, I see Nubia Latifa here. Welcome, sis. She says, happy Friday, all. Good morning, Mom. I see you. I see Sister Betty. Happy Friday, Sister Betty. I pray your business is going well. Sister Nubia Latifa, I pray your business. She says she's excited to hear more house updates. I got some real exciting for y'all come Monday. But I'm gonna I'll keep you all updated. I'm just excited. I cannot wait. Sister Aurelia, she has said earlier, teach on getting that house together. It will happen proudly wearing the Honorable Elijah Muhammad medallion. That is right. Wear your coin, get your coin. We need your continued support. Go to support. It's going across the bottom of the screen. Go to support.sajdahhouse.com. You should try to be a sponsor. But I tell y'all, this is big. This is big, big, big. You want your name in here. You want your family name here. You want to come here. Monday, we had a virtual tour with the Asiatic Mind School, and we were with Sister Sherry Muhammad. I think she's from Louisville. Brother Abel, Sister Ayana. It was amazing. The students were so excited, and they literally could feel the spirit of the house through the computers. I mean, it was amazing. And so if you have virtual schools out there and you want to do something with a virtual tour, we can figure it out. But yeah, we had a good time. And then very soon, inshallah, you'll be able to come here. Sis said, powerful room. Thank you for calling the names of the sisters who helped with the foundation of our nation. Yes, this room is extremely powerful. If I wish you all could feel the energy here, you can feel the work that was being done here. You can feel the love. You can feel the excitement for doing something new. Just imagine all the letters coming into this room, all the phone calls, just the typing, the typewriters. I literally can sit here and close my eyes and hear the typewriters and the talking. I can hear sisters walking their shoes on the floor. I can hear talking back and forth. It's very, very powerful. Yeah, that pressure cooker people create is just, they're the ones gonna die in the pressure cooker. The The way you survive the pressure cooker is with love. So the pressure cooker is going to be vibrating here. You want to vibrate up here. And you vibrate up here by focusing on love, focusing on your love of God. Let's see. What else we got here? Yes, yes, and yes. Sister Betty said God is love. And Sister Betty said her business is going well. Praise be to Allah. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. Every time I think about love, I think about when, do you remember that line in Mahalia Jackson's song, Elijah Rock, when she says, she can call him on the line. She can call him on the line. He put a telephone in her heart and she can call on him anytime. You can call on him anytime. He put a telephone in her heart, she said. Go back and listen to that song. I love it. It's one of my favorite gospel songs. Well, Mahalia is my favorite, but my favorite gospel songs, Elijah Rock. But place that love in your heart and call on that love. You all have heard me say many, many times when I was on the road, traveling, working, consulting, just kind of out there by myself, not comfortable most of the time, uncomfortable. And I just remember how I felt so connected to the Spirit of God from, I can feel it now, how I feel so connected to the Spirit of God through my connection with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I just would take that energy and place it in my heart. And I would sit there in the hotels at night and just feel it. Just feel it. So I know what she means when she says that he put a telephone in her heart and she can talk on it anytime. When that phone is in your heart, you go to your heart. Y'all know we've done these heart meditations. Go to your heart, not your brain. Don't connect with God here. Connect with God right here. See, right here is what's making you make a difference because of the names. Right here is what's making you say, it's the masculine mind that's making you say, well, Jehovah, well, Allah, well, Yahweh, well, these names, and make a difference. It's this. But see, the heart can feel the universal through line between it all. The heart is going to give you discernment. But you got to remove yourself. You got to get out of the hatred. You got to work on yourself. You got to work on your pain, work on your trauma. Don't mask it with sin. See, if you out here drinking because you really got pain that you need to work on, then let's work on the pain. If you out here sleeping around on your wife or your husband because you really got pain from some abuse or something like that, work on the pain. Let's work on healing. If you out here getting high because you need to relax because you're so nervous and anxious and fearful, work on that. We got to work on healing because it's going to be very important that we can tune in and hear the word of God. It's going to be very, very important. When all chaos is breaking loose and we're living in a chaotic world now, there's just this semblance of organization, but the chaos is here. But when the semblance of organization begins to break down, maybe because of a disaster, maybe because of loss of power or Wi-Fi or something like that, you got to be able to hear. And how does your brain know how to hear and react? Is because it's going to need to listen to the vibration of the heart. See, because somebody may come and whisper a word to you, And they may say something to you. If your heart is dead, you won't be able to discern whether or not what they said to you in your brain was the truth and was good for you. You can't tell because your heart's dead. But when your heart is alive, okay, when you got that telephone in your heart and you can talk on it any time, like my sister Mahalia said, then you can make that phone call. You can make that spiritual phone call and do what? Connect with that source. There's another song they say, Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. See, that's all talking about connection during this time of chaos and drama and struggle. Connection. That's the key thing. And where's the connection come from? The connection comes from the love. Here's a simple everyday example. Some people have children, some people have parents, some people have brothers and sisters. You know how you feel so connected to them that you know something is wrong with them and they ain't even got to call you? You know what I'm talking about? They could need you and you could hear it. And not only could you hear it, you could know what to do. That's what love does for you. When you love somebody, you feel them. You know it. And when you feel them and you know it, you ain't hating on them. You ain't busting them out. You are saying to yourself, how can I be of service? How can I help in this moment? Because let me tell you how powerful energy is. If the person needs something that you can't necessarily give, but if you in a non-selfish way are saying, well, what can I do? What can I give? That little that you think you are giving can help heal the whole situation. Trust me when I say that to you. That's why y'all heard me talk about when spirits or energy come to me from other dimensions. What's the first thing I say? How can I help you? What can I do for you? Because I'm shining light. I want my love of God to shine a light on any darkness. If you nasty, if you a hater, if you a monster, I'm coming. I'm going to shine light. You come around me, you're going to be in the light. You won't get to stay in the darkness. You won't get to be a dark shadow being. You won't get to be a thief running around here in the night. I'm going to shine light on you. And when I shine light on you, you're either going to be happy to finally come to the light, or you're going to run away and say, I don't want that light over there. The choice is yours. But let's shine a light. Let's shine a light on all negativity. Let's shine a light on all hatred, on all darkness. If you see your friend, your sister, your auntie, your mother, your cousin, your brother, your nephew, your niece, if you see somebody that's going through something, and let's say they're so dark that they won't allow you to help them, then step back and say, I'm going to send you light. I'm going to send you love and light. I pray love and light over people all the time. I put their image in my mind and I pray love and light over them. Because maybe they can't take your light right now. Maybe they can't take you calling them right now. Maybe they can't take being around you right now because they're going through something. They so dark. It's okay. Now, what you're not going to do in your darkness is disrespect me. So I don't want to have to take my hands off of you and then you unprotected. But let's keep the light going. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's keep the light going. Let's operate in love. Let me know in the comments if you understand exactly what I'm saying. Somebody needs something. Somebody asked me on the show the other day, they said, what can we do for you in renovating the home? I said, of course we need money. Of course money is needed. We need sponsorships. We need you to buy a coin. We got some other things we got coming out that's going to be for sale. Guess what? We got some crystal sweatshirts coming out. They should be ready probably next week. We got some crystal sweatshirts coming out that are beautiful, beautiful spiritual shirts. I'm all about wearing the spirit, but these beautiful crystal shirts, buy one of those. We need the support financially. We also need your love. We also need your prayers. We also need you to hold us in that heart. That heart you got with the telephone in it. We need that. We need those words of encouragement. We need the love. We need it. And so we're grateful for that level of support. Your prayers. You know what it felt like on when we had the Asiatic Mind School here, to have those babies pray for me? Have you ever had a group of children pray for you? It's like no other feeling. No other feeling. And so that gives fuel, that helps to calibrate. And then whatever is right here that I need, man, I could get it with them kind of prayers. To have children, babies, praying for you. The blessing you're talking about, this is not just a house. This is a living edifice with spiritual energy, sacredness flowing all through it. And I'm excited to be able to share it with you all. And so your continued support is greatly, greatly appreciated. So you'll see all these cool things we're going to roll out. That'll be different ways that you can support. If you don't have your coin, you better get it, because we got these amazing cultural nights that we want to do next summer. And everybody ain't gonna be able to get in. We're gonna make the coin holders a priority. So if you got a coin, you'll be able to buy tickets or make a donation or come. But we want to do culture. We want to do, we want to have some fun. This is righteous spiritual fun. This is the hottest new game in town, in the world, this kind of righteous spiritual fun. You know how in the world it's like people don't have fun unless they're drinking. You got a family member or friends like that, like they can't hang out with you unless they're drinking. Not here. You want to make sure you got your coin. Membership will have its privileges, because those cultural nights, we're going to do things like dinner and a tour, where you get to come have a good Muslim meal and have a tour and have a conversation with beautiful people talking about different topics. Think about that. Righteous spiritual fun. Think about music that is clean and cultural. Think about coming and watching children waltz. Listen to maybe somebody play the kora or a pan drum or sound bowls, or tuning in and listening to powerful, deep conversations that chime in off of a conversation that was had at one of the table talks before. Can you imagine? Can you imagine pulling up the conversation that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was having with Senator Adam Clayton Powell about police brutality, and then bringing in some of our subject matter experts like a Dr. Wesley, and we going over that and tying it in and developing solutions and thoughts for how we should handle this moving forward. The solutions to everything we need is right here within our family. And we want to find a powerful, uplifting, spiritual, and fun way to elevate ourselves. So you're going to want that coin. You're going to want that coin. Because if you don't have it, I don't know. Because everybody can't get in. We can't accommodate everybody. Some of you will have to tune in virtually. We're working on offering that as well. Okay. Brother Jamil says civilization building and building and building. Yes, yes, and yes. So thank you, everyone. Oh man, I got some surprises for you. I don't want to give it away because I can't give it away. But just stay tuned, okay? Stay close to the Sajdah House page. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel here. Follow me on Facebook. Those will be the three places: YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Both on the Sajdah House page on Instagram and the Sajdah Wendy Muhammad page. When y'all can't miss the sculptures, y'all can't miss it's a lot of good stuff. So I'm gonna take pictures, I'll take videos. Did y'all see the doors? I posted the doors that came back, that some of the doors that have been beautifully restored. Amazing. So excited about. Yeah, just stay tuned. I'll post. I posted yesterday. Did y'all see the video? Did y'all see the cracked atom on the porch? Y'all know what that means. Because y'all know if I done pulled out the cracked atom, that maybe the other 7 members of the African diaspora are nearby and about to go up. Y'all didn't hear me. Support, go to support Sajdah House at supportsajdahhouse.com. If you want to be a sponsor, you can email me. Get your coin, get your coin. And don't forget, we got these crystal sweatshirts coming out soon. Listen, your girl loves you. I love you. And I love Allah. And I am thinking of things and inspired by what is going to express and share love with you. And so I'm grateful for each and every one of you and your continued support. So don't forget the line in that song, Mahalia Jackson's. I would play it, but they've been telling me I'm violating community guidelines lately. Don't ask me how, but I don't be saying nothing other than the truth. But maybe the truth violates community guidelines. Anyway, I won't play it, but Mahalia said that she has a phone and she can call in her heart, a telephone in her heart, and she can call him up anytime. Just go listen to the song. I'll post it on Facebook so y'all can check it out. Okay, I gotta go because we got some exciting things happening around here in the house. And I even got some exciting clients that I need to tell you about. We are, we working towards getting the Muddy Waters Mojo Museum close to being done. I mean, we are cranking over there. That's a friend and a client as well. I got some good stuff going on in Maryland. So look, let's keep the love going. Let's keep the focus. And so with that, I'm going to go live. Well, I've been live from, I wish I could turn the camera around just so y'all could see part of this room, but I don't know how to do it. Anyway, I'll post some more pictures. I don't know how to turn the camera around on this. I'll figure it out next time. So when I'm in this room, you can see this room where Mother Tynetta worked as a young Muslim, Sister Valora Najid, Mother Evelyn, Sister Alice, so many of them that worked up in here, and they helped build a nation right up here from this room. this powerful, powerful room, answering your letters, answering your phone calls. So I'll take a photo and post it when we get off of here, and I'll post a few other things. So just stay close and stay tuned. Make sure you support Cash App, Sajdah Enterprises. We need your support. We ain't there yet, but y'all sister is working. I don't really have much else to sell now, so I really need y'all support. Support Sajdah House, Cash App, Sajdah Enterprises. Love you all. Peace and blessings. Inshallah, I'll see you all tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'll be here. I'll find out from the team if they want to work tomorrow, if I got to be here in the morning. If not, we'll still be live talking about life, love, and business. And I apologize. We're going to come back every day. We're going to get back to that very, very soon. Okay. Love you all. Y'all got y'all oud oils? Use the QR code. Get your Sajdah ouds. People been chasing me down the street because they smell me and go, "Ooh, what you got on?" I'm like, here you go. Get your ouds. We sold out of the first batch. So we're on the second batch. So make sure you get it. All right. Peace and blessings, family. Love you all.